there's two causes of aging skin. And also, aging skin in many ways is unhealthy skin. Hydrated skin is healthy skin, and that's what you want. So, the two primary causes of damage to the skin are number one, the sun, and the second part is called transepidermal water loss. That's just a fancy group of dermatologic words that mean that as we get older, our body loses its natural moisture faster. And if you notice, this always happens when you sleep. That's why people say if you're trying to lose weight, get up in the morning and weigh yourself in the morning. So, Skincerity, what it does is it's an amazing product because you roll it on and it turns into a film that actually holds in the body's natural moisture. And the uniqueness about it is not that it's this film that occludes the skin, it's the fact that it breathes. So it allows oxygen in, but it doesn't allow the water to escape. So in the morning when you wake up, your skin is held in all its own natural moisture. And that's the kind of moisture that you want. In fact, you can drink all kind of water all day long, and it provides some help, but you're still losing it a lot and a lot more as you age. So it's very simple. You just roll this liquid on, it turns into a film, and you take it off in the morning, and your skin's going to be refreshed. Also, the hydration, if your skin is hydrated, then it's healthier.
Hmm.
So, a lot of skin conditions are cured that way because your skin is back in homeostasis. So, it's just very good.
This bottle, quite small, has very simple ingredients in it. What's in it?
Well, there's a number of different ingredients, but I'm going to start with because I'm going to segregate them. There's active ingredients and there's other ingredients that are there to help the active ingredients perform. Now, the active ingredients, there's three of them. There's grapeseed oil, and there's vitamin E, and there's the body's natural moisture. That's an active ingredient in this product. So, in fact, it's the most important because the product would be effective if we didn't add the other ingredients. Now, the grapeseed oil is really good for inflammation. It's also good for wound healing, any cuts, any things like that. And the vitamin E is exceptional for the skin. So you've got those three active ingredients. All the other ingredients in the product, they do not transderm into the skin, which means they lay on top of the skin and hold the active ingredients in touch with the skin. And there's things like polymers, you'll see fluoropolymers, you'll see copolymers, you'll see, and people often ask, what's a polymer? A polymer scientifically is anything that sticks together. Like bark in a tree is a polymer. Okay, it's a natural polymer, but there's also synthetic polymers. There's also one other active agent in there, and that's acetone. And people say, oh my God, that can't be good for you. Well, in this particular case, it is. It's not what something is, it's how it's used. Acetone is the second safest cleanser that there is. It's a ketone. People ask me, well, is it safe? Well, absolutely, it's safe. In fact, there's a study here. This is an FDA study done on Skincerity. And I'll get this to Allison if someone wants to get it. It's also been published in a medical journal, Dermatology Times, and then Modern Medicine. And what's unique about that is they don't publish information about products that are not safe and that do not work. Okay? Let me say it again. You won't find a medical publication that publishes something that is not safe and it doesn't work. If I cut myself or I get a rash, or especially like our Canadians where it's really dry, you have a lot of skin conditions like I'll use the Canadian word eczema, and the US word is eczema, which just is another dermatologic word for dry skin, extremely dry skin. So what this does is hold in the moisture. And when you first start using it in that application, you could put on some oil-free moisturizer and put it Skincerity over the top of that after it dries. Here's another thing about Skincerity, and before I forget it, I don't see of any other product that can work like Skincerity on acne. Now,
Absolutely right.
yeah,
Yes.
nobody's going to die from acne, but psychologically, especially for teenagers, it's very debilitating. It'll turn an outgoing person into a person that won't even want to go outside. And we did tests through our practice and compared it against a lot of topical antibiotics and stuff. And Skincerity works a lot better than most. The only thing that's close to Skincerity is like Vaseline or petroleum jelly because it occludes the skin, but it's not healthy because it doesn't breathe. Now, we were talking about like the acetone being safe. It's there for three reasons. Number one, it's a roller ball. Okay. You just like roll it on your skin. Okay. On your face, wherever you want to roll it. Okay. But with the roller ball, you're also could be rolling bacteria back into the bottle. So it kills bacteria. It also kills bacteria when it hits the skin, bad bacteria. And it's the catalyst that turns the film into a looks like a waffle that has holes. In fact, I think, yeah, here's something. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's a picture of, that's what it looks like magnified 3,500 times under a microscope. So you see all these little holes in there. That's how the oxygen gets in, but it doesn't allow the water to escape. Using Skincerity is a mild exfoliation when you remove it every day. That's another key benefit. So exfoliation, hydration, it's unbelievable cleanser. So it all adds up, and it's like when I first got out of school, and my background was science and engineering, and then went back into marketing, went back to school in that. So I started out when I said, so and so's product they're a lot cheaper. And I never remember my boss said, something? Everybody knows what their product's worth. Okay? There is nothing like our products. And so we know what our products are worth. There's always going to be somebody that wants to go cheap. It doesn't mean it's going to work. So I can tell you this over millions of bottles of being sold all over the world, that this stuff works.